Hello my friends, and a special hello to my friends from incredible India. Today in this video we want to talk about punctuality. Das hier, this one. So why do I think this is a topic to talk about? See, it happened when I was in Kenya, in Africa. Someone came to me, "Hey sir, can I ask you a question? How do you manage to be punctual?" In that moment, I really had to sit down and to think about it, because I never asked myself that question. How do I manage that? It just happens. I mean, I'm grown up in Germany. So let's talk about that. I think one main reason behind all this, why we Germans take it's so important to be punctual, to be in time. This is because we value the time of the other person. This is a question of respect, no? So here in Germany, it is a very normal thing. We all do that. So I grow up with that, and it just happened. But when I travel to other countries outside of Germany, it already starts in South Europe. Yeah? The Italians, the Spanish people, they're a little bit more relaxed than we, and they don't take it so serious. But if you leave Europe, if you really go to Africa or to Asia, to India, then it gets extreme. So again, I think to be punctual, one thing is it's a thing of respect. Second thing is, I think for business, to really get things done, it is important to have a time plan per day, what you want to do in the day, how is your schedule, and for that timing is important. And if you have to meet others, then it's important that all are punctual, otherwise things will not happen or happen very slow way. So how to manage to be punctual? See, I think it all starts in the morning. You have to wake up, you have to prepare yourself until you leave the house, and when you leave the house, you have to go to your appointment, to your job, to your office, whatever. So it all starts that I and Germans really exactly know from the moment when you wake up, how much time you need to be ready to leave the house. So there are so many small steps. So you wake up, you go to the bathroom, how much time does this take? You dress up, you go to the kitchen, you have your breakfast, how much time does this take? So put that all together and get an idea about it. And it's not all that the same. Maybe one day you will take a shower, maybe one day not, maybe one day you have to style your hair, maybe the other day not. And for sure, maybe a woman needs longer than a man. But you should know about this time you need for yourself from waking up to be able to leave the house. The next thing is, now you have to go to your appointment. Means, let's say you are going to your job, to your office, whatever. An Indian person, and don't get me wrong, I love India and I love all my Indian friends, but an Indian person calculates more like, okay, the metro will take 35 minutes, so I need 35 minutes. Haha, no. From your house door, you have to reach to the metro, you have to wait for the train, then you take your train with 35 minutes, then you are in the closest metro station to your office, but then you have to go to the office. You have to check in, and finally you reach your working desk, you reach your chair. So if you calculate all the different steps, really from wake up until you sit on the chair on your working desk, it is much longer than you believe. But on the other hand, if you get an idea about it, it's very easy to be punctual. I want to give you an example, what I all think about. So let's say I want to go somewhere, I have to drive with the car there, and so I will check on that highway, is there maybe the chance of traffic jam? So I will put the traffic jam also into my calculation. We really think about that. Let me give you one extreme example. In the past, when I was running my studio for advertising photography, I was producing pictures for the car manufacturer Opel. And that day I had an appointment with the area manager of one production unit. And I was there 5 minutes earlier. I had to wait a little bit, and then he said, "Thank you for being punctual." I said, "Oh, no issue. What else? Sure." And he says, "No. It's wonderful that you're punctual because of your work, because of the pictures you want to produce. I have to stop the production process for at least 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. So this is a big thing for me because usually the chain is running." And then he told me in his daily setup, in his daily work schedule, he's not calculating on minutes, even on half-minute steps. Imagine this. So even that was a little bit too much for me. But now compared to India, and one more example. Let's say there is something has to be fixed on the house. You need an electrician, a plumber, a carpenter, whatever. So you call that man. You call that man in the morning. Let's say he says, at the moment I'm busy, I will come in 2, 3 hours. This means for sure he will not come before lunch, and maybe some when direction afternoon he will come. But if he says, I will come tomorrow morning, for example, that means he will come in the next 2, 3 days. But it also means call me again in 1 or 2 days. Yeah, so again, I love India, and I love also Italy and all other countries where it is a little bit more relaxed and a bit more unpunctual. I like it very much. It's really a more relaxed life. But on the other hand, how do you manage business? Yeah, how do you get things done? For me, it just runs proper, it just works proper if you are punctual. Thank you so much. I hope I can help you with that. Many people of India asked me this, really many. How do I as a German manage to be punctual? So I thought it's a good idea to create this video. And whoever has struggled with that, maybe I can help you out. Maybe it helps you. Okay, so thank you for watching. And please leave some comments and write to me from which country you come and how do you handle it? How do you see punctual? How is punctuality in your country, in your field of business running? Let me know. I'm really interested in that. And thanks so much. Bye-bye. See you soon.